right. Hey there, Thursday night. Get in the truck. Glad that you are here with us, and I hope you're getting ready for the weekend. Hope you've got big plans coming up. I know we are, now that we're covering all that bucking stuff. We are out at Parker County Sheriff's Posse Ranch Rodeo starting off Friday and Saturday. It's going to be a great event. We'll talk more about that as we go on the show. Got the stuff here, guys. I just want to remind everybody and thank you for tuning in to Small Town America. Continue, we're just continuing to grow each and every week. So continue to like us, share us, let everybody know. You can catch us on Facebook, Stream Television, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got it over on LinkedIn. We're going live. We're looking for sponsors, looking for that want to get aboard and get in the truck with us each and every week. Go over and grab a copy. Go to our website, smalltown-america.org, and grab your copies of Prayers for the Nation and Take the Pledge. Two great books out there, especially as we are starting to move into honoring some of our deals. We're going to talk about some of that this week because we had a busy week last week over at the Levitt Pavilion. And funny story, if you listen to some of our reels or some of the stuff that we do in our videos, you might hear Coffey Anderson's Mr. Red, White, and Blue or American Maids. I usually put those in the background of some of the videos that we do. And I thought, well, he was doing Freedom Fest this past weekend over in Prosper. And I thought, man, I'm going to go and try to catch up with him. Just say thank you for honoring our troops. Thank you for being a patriot. Thank you for being Mr. Red, White, and Blue. And I thought, oh, well, I'm going to go and do that. And I looked on his website and saw his tour schedule. It said he was going to be over in Arlington, Texas at the Levitt Pavilion. I'd never heard of the Levitt, didn't even know that they did concerts and stuff over there. It was a free concert. So I reached out to the Levitt, told them who I was, what we do here at Small Town America. And they said, come on and come check out the Levitt. And man, I have tell you guys, if you have not experienced in the DFW area, outskirts, this is worth the drive to come and be a part of what they're doing on the weekends over at the Levitt Pavilion. Amazing concert series that they've got going on. Coffey Anderson was kicking off the concert, the summer series they have going all the way through October. So he had an album release, just a lot of stuff going on that we're going to cover. And you'll actually be able to catch that at 8:00 tonight on our YouTube channel. We're going to release our night at the Levitt. You can see all the background interviews, all the stuff that goes on behind. Interviews with Coffey, the bands, interviews with everybody that was there. You don't want to miss it. That comes on at 8:00 tonight over on our YouTube channel. So make sure you go and subscribe. But I just can't thank the guys over there, the guys and gals at the Levitt Pavilion. I mean, not only did they roll out the red carpet for me and made me feel special, but they did it for the whole community. And that's basically, when we talk about reconnecting with the community, getting out there and reconnecting, this is a perfect example of that. I just went and looked on the website and was all like, oh, well, who is this and where's this at? Reached out to them, and the hospitality was just amazing. The community coming together, that is what it's all about, guys. And that's how easy it is. Just go to your Facebook page, look at events. There's events going on this weekend. We're at Ranch Rodeo. Love to have everybody come out Friday and Saturday. If not, come out Saturday because it's chock full of events. The Levitt's doing free concerts. This is stuff that doesn't cost a lot of money to get out there and just reconnect and make new friends, reconnect with old friends, take the family to an event. Let me just let you meet the operations director and see what the Levitt is all about. All right, hey there, Small Town America. So we got in the truck. We came down here to the Levitt Center for a free concert tonight, and I'm here with
Letitia Tako, Levitt Pavilion, Arlington, Executive Director.
Right, and so, we talk about getting out and getting reconnected with the community. And what an amazing event this is that y'all are doing right here in Arlington. Tell us a little bit about where this came from, what inspired it, and what all do y'all do here?
Well, I'll tell you what, we are actually in our 16th year of providing live free music in downtown Arlington, Texas. And I mean music of all different genres. So that's what's really cool, is that we bring the community together through music. That's how people connect, and that's what we do here. We're a nonprofit. We raise the money, we pay the artists, so we're helping out the arts and the music industry ecosystem, and then we're just building a lot of love and joy on the lawn. So it's pretty exciting.
Right, and we talk about how music brings people together. And tonight we're doing country. Tomorrow night you've got you bring a as we talk about preserving our heritage. Part of our heritage is the culture, and you bring that with music.
Oh, absolutely. And tonight, for instance, Coffey Anderson. There's going to be all different folks here on the lawn, and that's what's cool. That's what's cool about Arlington. That's what's cool about Texas. It's just all the diversity that exists in the people and in the music, and just people out loving each other. And again, tomorrow night's Tejano R&B with Ruthie Foster on Sunday. Tomorrow's Little Joe La Familia. He's a legend in Tejano music, so you can't beat that. We're kicking off Coffey Anderson's drop of his album this morning, Freedom, Faith, and Family. That's here in Texas. It's amazing, and in downtown Arlington.
Right, and so this is not an easy task. So where can people go if you need help with volunteers or donations or whatever? Where can people go to help out and help what you're doing here?
Great. Follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Go to our website, levittpavilionarlington.org, and just find out. Again, we have volunteers. We have a board of directors. We raise money throughout the year. Like tonight, we're going to pass the bucket. And what's really cool is that every dollar matters. Every nickel and dime matters. Even people put envelopes and make donations to help fund the free music. Because remember, we do pay the artists, and that's very important to the livelihood, especially like after COVID. These guys, they need to be paid, and gals, they do a lot of work out there on the road, and we want to help make that happen.
That's right. All right, Small Town America. You know our motto, get in the truck. Get down here to the Levitt Center. You do it every Friday and Saturday night?
We do it Friday and Saturday, and we are running through October 14th, and we do it in the spring and the summer too. So we do 50 plus concerts plus festivals and events. The whole objective is to bring people together to enjoy free music. If it's normally music you'd have to buy a ticket to, but you get to come here free. And people come from all over North Texas. They come from all over the state. And like tonight, there's a lot of people from Montana here, by the way, with Montana Silversmith. So, lots of people are enjoying what's going on here in Texas.
That's right. Free ticket, free parking. Get down here, get in the truck.
That's right, guys. I can't say thank you to the Levitt Pavilion for what they're doing. Again, nonprofit. They're paying the acts, but it's all free. Free parking, free tickets. It is just an amazing time. Bring your lawn chairs, bring your coolers, hang out with the community. I just can't. I was just blown away when you go over at 8:00 tonight and see us on the YouTube channel, and you see all the fun we were having behind the scenes and everybody that we met. There's tons of interviews with people, and we just had a blast over there. And it was just great seeing the community come back and get out there, even in this heat, in the hot weather. Man, as soon as that sun went down, everybody was showing up, and we filled that whole grass area that you saw behind us in that interview. That was full by the end of the night. It was an amazing time. Another thing, they had Lieutenant Polk from the Arlington Police Department. He did the national anthem. Amazing job. You'll see that in the video later on tonight. But I did an interview with him afterwards on just doing the national anthem, because we want to honor those guys too.
Hey, Small Town America, we always try to feature our national anthems and the men and women who get up there and sing the greatest song ever written. And here tonight we had Lieutenant Polk with the Arlington Police Department. What does it feel like to be here at the Levitt Pavilion, picking off music and sing the national anthem?
Well, I feel honored to be able to share my gift. I'm very grateful to the Arlington Police Department and to the Levitt Pavilion for allowing me to do it. I enjoy it very much.
Right. And how does it feel to be standing up there and actually look out and see the community coming together?
It's an awesome feeling. Every single time I get very nervous, but the crowd and just the meaning of the song and the community, it helps me push through. It's really an honor to do it.
Well, you knocked it out of the ballpark, brother.
Brother,
guys, remember, get in the truck, and if you're out here and Lieutenant Polk pulls you over, there's a good reason for it.
Yeah. Lieutenant Polk, amazing job. When you go over to the video tonight at 8:00, you'll hear him actually do the national anthem. You're going to see some footage tonight because if you can't make it out, if you go to the Levitt Pavilion website, look on the schedule and say, hey, I can't make it out there, but I would really love to see them in concert. Go over to there. They live stream all these concerts. So not only is it a free concert in person, but you can watch it. You can do it from the luxury of your own home if there's a superstar out there that you want to watch. And one of the superstars that we got to talk about, we're talking about the national anthem. We got to talk about our friend Janie Bolderas, who does national anthems all over the state of Texas. She's actually in the running for the NFR national anthem at the World National Finals in Vegas coming up in December. So if you'll go over to the NFR website, look at the national anthem nominees, go down, find Janie's little picture profile, click on her video, give her a vote. But also, if you are in the Arlington area on Saturday, step out to the Field of Honor. She's going to be kicking off the week-long celebration at Veterans Park in Arlington, as the Fields of Honor guys will be out there displaying the flag, showing, dedicating they have a couple new memorials that are coming up, and she's going to be there to kick them off on Saturday, I think around noon. So stop by, hear her do the national anthem. Tell her that Zach from Small Town America has been featuring her. That way I get maybe a ticket to the Grand Ole Opry or one of these events that she gets to go to, or maybe even some backstage passes. Be nice, Janie. You would, share a little love there. But anyway, still go over to the NFR website, vote for her to do the national anthem. We would love to see her on the grand stage at the grandest show of all over there. National anthem, and then we're talking about the Fields of Honor. Small Town America will be out there at Veterans Park for the Fields of Honor on September 11th, as we celebrate and remember all those that gave their lives on September 11th. So we'll be out there with them. But I got to meet those guys too out at the Levitt Pavilion. Got to meet the guys from Fields of Honor. And let me listen to this interview that we have with Cliff. That explains a little bit of what they're doing over there.
Small Town America. So our mission is to protect our history and preserve our heritage. And here at the Levitt Pavilion tonight, we are with Fields of Honor. And if you haven't seen this out at the Arlington Veterans Park, you need to go and be a part of that. It's an amazing deal. Can you tell everybody about what y'all do over there?
Yeah, well, the Field of Honor runs from September 9th to September 16th. It's the week surrounding 9/11. We call it Patriot Week. There's actually 9/11 is Patriot Day, and that week around it we call Patriot Week. We put up 911 full-size American flags. Individuals purchase these flags, and then we fly them for a week in our Field of Honor. And then at the end of the week, we give the flag back to them. And it makes a great memory for families and dedicated to their heroes. It might be a military hero, quite often it is, but it could be fire, police, educators, anybody that you consider a hero. Purchase a flag for them, let us fly it for a week, and then we give it back to you at the end of the week.
Right, and we're going to show some of the images there, but y'all are building a brand new memorial over there to be dedicated. Actually, it's two of them, right?
Two memorials. We were building a Korean War memorial and a memorial to the fallen from Arlington. There's 109 names of young men, boys really mostly, who died in our various wars in the 20th and 21st century. And those two memorials will be dedicated on November 11th, which is Veterans Day.
Yeah. So there we go. Fields of Honor. You haven't been out and seen one of those. It's an amazing deal. It's an amazing organization. Same way, go to their website because they're needing some volunteers. They're actually needing some volunteers tomorrow morning to help put out the 911 flags out there. Then they need some volunteers to help guide people around, and people that, like he was saying there, that they purchase these flags to honor a loved one or honor a hero. And then they need somebody to go and say, hey, where's the flag that I purchased? And they need some volunteers to help guide them out, show them around, allow them to take pictures, and just be a part of it. It's an amazing organization. It's an amazing event. Janie Bolderas is going to be there Saturday morning to kick it off. We'll be out there on September the 11th, but it's a, Patriot Week, red, white, and blue. Let's celebrate and honor, never forget the fallen, our loved ones. And again, too, man, it's just being out there at the Levitt Pavilion was just an amazing time. Just nonprofits coming together, needing help, and reaching out to the community, loving on the community, and just we just had a great time out there. And if you'd like to be a part of it or donate, go over to either the Levitt Pavilion, look on their donation page. You want to help out with the Fields of Honor, go over to Fields of Honor. There's places that you can donate, purchase a flag, do all of that. And then also too, if you want to help fuel the truck and keep us going, Small Town America, go over to smalltown-america.org. Look at the Fuel the Truck campaign. There's tons of ways that you can get involved here at Small Town America in your donations. And you can see all the events coming up. We're out at the Ranch Rodeo, so we're covering all of these events. We're going to be probably doing more over at Levitt. I really enjoyed that and enjoyed what they're doing and what they're doing for the community. So those are definitely an organization that I want to continue to support, get behind, and promote. Again, too, go down there, look at their website. If there's somebody on the schedule that you want to see, and you can't make it out to Arlington that day, you can live stream it on their deal. Go subscribe to their YouTube channel so you can catch all the live streams each week to all the concerts they're doing. It's an amazing, great time. In fact, we were there for Coffey Anderson. Mr. Red, White, and Blue was there to help kind of kick off his Tailgates and Heartbreaks is the new album that's out right now. He has a Netflix show. He's an amazing patriot, an amazing American. And that's all we wanted to do was just go out there and just say, thank you, Coffey, for being an American patriot and all of that. But he's got my new favorite song. And once you hear it, I hope it's your favorite song. But let's listen to who Coffey Anderson is if you're not familiar with his music, and then we'll cut to an interview.
Some of us been dumped. We've been the dumper. We've been the dumpy. It happens. That's okay. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. I was looking for inspiration for a song, and I opened up Facebook. Boy, they got a lot of stuff on Facebook right now. We in trouble. And I saw my ex's profile. Every status she had was about her new boyfriend. Oh, my new boyfriend, he can gargle peanut butter. He's strong. Why would you go? Oh, my new boyfriend, he can swim backwards across the river with the Yeti tied around his neck. He's strong. S-K-R-O-N-G. Strong. Come on, Texas public schools. Y'all already know. Thank God for shepherd's pie. Don't look around. Come on, public schoolers, where we at? I said, I want to see what this guy look like. He sound like the country Chuck Norris. I want to see his face. Well, I saw his face. Wrote a song about it like the he'd go. I saw you in Walmart. Greatest country song ever. You're welcome. I saw you in Walmart. You were holding his hand. We've only been broken up for about a week and a half. Really? I'm not jelly, I'm just telling you. You left me for him. Something looked peculiar, and I was noticing. Your new boyfriend is ugly, and I'm glad that he is. Why don't y'all go get married and have some ugly kids? Hey! Come on, family. Come on. This song is happening right now. I know it's okay. When I was with you, you didn't treat me right, and I was good to you. But that old boy, man, he was ugly. I'm glad this happened to you. Come on. Bow, 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 bow. You gotta smile when you listen to this. You said all that I wanted was just to drive my truck. watch the ESPN and do some crappie fishing. Well, yeah, pretty much. Sorry, I'm not jelly, I'm just telling you that you were winning with me. Something looked peculiar. Everybody can see. Sing it with me, come on. Your new boyfriend is ugly, and I'm glad that he is. Why don't y'all go get married and have some what? Have some ugly kids. When I was with you, you didn't treat me right, and I was good to you. Your new boyfriend was ugly. I'm kinda glad that it's true. And her new boyfriend was ugly, and I look better with you.
Coffey Anderson, man, he's got his new album out, Tailgates and Heartbreaks. So we went over there, Mr. Red, White, and Blue, and you're going to get to see more of that when you go over to the 8 o'clock deal from the night at the Levitt and what they were doing over there. But that was just a fun song we had. That's also the footage from the live feed. So if you're interested in watching those, you're going to get it. You're going to be up close and personal on the live feed when you see the artists and the concerts. If you can't make it out there, I suggest you go out there. Get your lawn chair, take your blanket, grab your cooler, grab the kids, and go out there to the Levitt Pavilion and have a great time with the community. But we were there with Coffey Anderson for his record release. When you go over to the 8 o'clock show tonight, you're going to hear from Judy from Montana Silversmith, who has the American-made line that Coffey Anderson has. You're going to hear some more great songs, his Red, White, and Blue. Hear more from that. You're going to see more interviews and more behind the scenes of what goes on at the Levitt Pavilion. We just had a blast over there. Here's a little clip that I did with Coffey, and there's going to be more of that interview in the video.
Same. Brand new album just came out today.
Tailgates and Heartbreaks. Right now, go get it.
Where can everybody go get it?
Go get it online. You can also order the hard copy CD at coffeeanderson.com. But add it to Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, because the more you buy music that you believe in, the more that the masses will continue to go, wait a minute, there's an audience for this, and you will keep good music going.
Right. And so,
come on. I try to sleep. And I barely do it sometimes.
Hey, guys.
Thank you for what you do.
Go out there and get it. Mr. Red, White, and
God
Blue.
bless you. See you.
Yeah, guys. So again, too, here's a kind of an independent artist that's kind of went out there, went against the norm of the system, and he's got a Netflix show out on Netflix, so you can go look it up on there. He has his online best-selling line of jewelry with Montana Silversmith. It's the top line of jewelry right now. You're going to hear a little bit of that from the Montana Silversmith people, and you're going to hear more of that in our video that's coming up at 8 o'clock tonight. Just an amazing artist, amazing American. His dedication to our troops, dedication to our veterans, dedication was why we call him Mr. Red, White, and Blue. That song's gone #1 four times already. We keep featuring it here anytime that we can get it on there. So it's a great guy. We had a blast over there again. The Levitt Pavilion treated us right, treated the community right, and we hope to do more out there with them. And guys, here we are. We're getting ready to get in the truck. We got a busy weekend going together because we're going to be over at the Parker County Sheriff's Posse Ranch Rodeo. And this thing Saturday is just getting crazier and crazier and crazier. We got the Native American experience, which is going to be full with the dancers and the drummers and teepees and all the vendors and artwork and crafts. That's the heritage. And it's part of what we do here at Small Town America is to protect our heritage. So we're going to dive into the Native American heritage. Along with that, we got the Chuck Wagon cook-off going on. And you know that I'm a beefitarian and I love to eat. So you know that I'm going to be over there. I'm going to try to, maybe judge before, prejudge some of this stuff and say, hey, maybe we need to help this out. So you can catch me around the Chuck Wagons a lot. We got the match races going on. We got the Corgi Dance going on. Will Bannister's kicking us off on Friday night. So dance afterwards. So round one starts Friday night. And then Will Bannister will be over at the dance on Friday night. TJ Hooker and the Outsiders will be over there, which, we featured one of his songs there. Well, he was over at North Texas. We got the Flag Girls. If you go and look in some of the stuff, featured both of those guys on a couple of reels, their songs, their music. Going to be a great time over there. So we got 3 rounds of ranch rodeo. If you've never been to a ranch rodeo, get out there because this thing is great. 16 teams from ranches all over it. This is not guys that just get in the truck and go and ride. We cover those guys. These are guys that live on the ranch each and every day and do ranch work daily, no matter what the weather's like, hot, cold, snow, no snow, rain, no rain. That's what they do. And we're gonna celebrate those guys and compete this week. The Native American experience. So we're gonna buck some buffalo out. You're gonna enjoy that. Again, too. What else we got? Oh, we got the kids mutton busting, mini broncs, steer riding. So we'll be covering our youth. That's what we do here at Small Town America. All that bucking stuff. We're going to be out there and we're going to be covering it. We're going to be having a good time. So if you haven't got your tickets, go over and get your tickets Friday and Saturday. Weatherford, Texas, Parker County PRCA is coming up. And then again, too, September 11th, we'll be out at the Fields of Honor. But September 17th, that's Constitution Day. And we've been talking about that, working with the wall builders, want to get you educated, get you up to deal. Take some time. Let's learn the Constitution, and let's pass that on to the next generation. Also, sit down with your kids and y'all read the Constitution together. Learn the Constitution together. Constitution Day, September 17th. That's coming up. Going to be a great event. Let's go over and look at our weekly talk with wall builders so we understand and we have some knowledge of what's going on. This is a series they have. If you go over to the Wall Builders website, they have a great series called the One Room Schoolhouse where they do all kinds of education, talking about the videos. This is my good buddy Tim Barton and Jonathan.
Welcome back to the Wall Builders Museum and Collection. We are back with another episode of One Room Schoolhouse. And I think, Jonathan, you showed some of the new artifacts that were coming in.
Yep, told him a little bit about our cross-country trip from Virginia, just the two of us.
It was pretty epic.
Great.
We had some fun history discussions about the Iliad and the Odyssey and why Jonathan thinks it's actually historically accurate.
Totally true.
And it's interesting. We had some conversations. With all that being said, we love being able to get new stuff that helps us tell narratives and stories, helps to identify things that maybe today are questioned and a lot of people aren't even familiar with. One of the narratives that certainly we are able to communicate with our collection is the role that faith played in America and very visible in education, so much so that we got a new artifact related to a school from New York. And New York today is certainly not one of the more conservative or always pro-Bible friendly states.
Not necessarily Bible-minded. I don't think you're walking into a public school in New York today and you're going to get a Bible lesson or anything like that. But what we have here, this is a document from a New York school in a town called Sudbury from 1830. And on the inside, if we open it up real carefully here, you will see it has several different regulations for the school.
So yeah, you see it numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so 5 new regulations for the school. Okay, that's fine. Not a big deal, except what's number 3?
Number 3 says that the New Testament be read in the schools once each day by the 2 first classes. So basically this document is the decision from, whatever their equivalent was, maybe it's a school board for this area, that one of the top 5 new regulations that we're having is that every day, before anything else, the first 2 classes at least are reading the New Testament in school in New York, which is, if you went to public school, that's kind of a different tone than generally what happens today.
Not that Jonathan knows that because he didn't go to public school, but we've heard, right? We've heard about this.
Just like you.
Here's one of the interesting things. I went to a Christian school too, but that's okay.
I did too.
Okay, fine. We'll move on. So one of the things about education that certainly as you look in American history is everything about early education. So for the first several levels, the first several grades, what you did was rooted in biblical truth and morality, because this is where you learn the foundation of rights and wrongs. Even in your reading, you were learning to read through the Bible or through Bible verses or biblical accounts and stories. So it's not unusual that in this law, they would say, we want to make sure first 2 levels, this is where kids are learning the alphabet. They're learning to read, that they are learning to read through the New Testament. In our culture today, It seems that nobody seems to understand what is right and wrong anymore. As we are burning down cities, literally, as craziness is happening, it probably would be good if we went back to this early law and just applied it across the board and say, hey, everybody, let's just learn the New Testament. And if we could apply those principles, it would make our nation a lot better.
I can't encourage you guys enough to go over to Wall Builders. They just are chock full of that right there. It's not stuff that you just pull off the internet or Google search it and this is what it's told. They have right there. You can hold them. I've been to there. They have the greatest collection of actual handwritten letters, handwritten journals. You can read. When we were doing Washington's Armor with George Washington, we literally when I did prayers for the nation in George Washington's prayer journal, I literally held some of his prayers that he handwrote right there, George Washington, in my hands. That's what really inspired me to put this out there. So we are praying for the nation. Go over there and check out Wall Builders. Just an amazing organization. Also, Levitt Pavilion. Go over there, subscribe, watch that. Get involved. Come on out there into the deals. Ranch Rodeo time. Get out there. Get involved in the Ranch Rodeo. Hey, don't forget, we got Taking America Back to God is also on Saturday. So we got Janie's doing the national anthem over at Fields of Honor. You can swing over there in Arlington. We got very Mesquite on the 9th to make sure that you're over there for that. We're going to be over at the Ranch Rodeo both Friday and Saturday night. So if you're in the Weatherford area, look for the truck. Look for us out there. We'll be out there. Love to just sit with you and talk with you. And showcase. This is what small town's about. It's about you, the people and places that make this nation great. If you want to continue to help us and keep us going, like us, share us, follow us, hit that subscribe button. But you can also go a little bit further, go to smalltown-america.org, hit the Fuel the Truck program, or if you want to be a sponsor, there's several different deals when you click on the Fuel the Truck on how you can help us. You can see all the events that we're going to, and we're getting calls daily on new events and people wanting us to come and be a part of it. We're going to try to get out there if we have the fuel, if we're fueling the truck, we'll get out there and try to cover as much of it as we possibly can. Again, too, here we go, just a little bit over 30 minutes. So try to keep it about 30 minutes each week because it's time to get in the truck, get ready for the weekend, get out there, look and find you an event, make time to get involved in your community. Schools are going on. So you got football games, you got cheerleadings going on. All the sports are starting back. So let's get back out there and get connected with our schools, get connected with your churches, get connected in your community. Look and see if there's an event close to you. Go back out there. Hey, if you want to make a little road trip, shoot over there to the Levitt Pavilion in Arlington. It's an amazing time, an amazing concert series that they're doing over there. But until next week, we'll be covering all of our stuff from the Ranch Rodeo. So we'll have a ton of stuff that's going on over there. And we'll try to get the live show. I'm not quite sure if what all we'll be covering, but we're going to be covering a bunch of stuff on Saturday. Get out there and see us. And until next week, get in the truck.